Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another day. So this is what I'm talking about. We only need few things in this life. We don't need much of anything and everything. Just like trying to choose which product to use on your face, each thing has a purpose. There's a lot of choices out there in the market. When you go into Ulta, Sephora, Macy's, whichever Target or Walmart, you are bombarded with many things to choose from. However, each thing that you purchase, or this is from the mall that I purchased from one of the mall that my brother and sister-in-law took me, but each one has a purpose. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You have to narrow down the things that you actually need. For this one, this is for the eye serum that you normally just need a little bit on to your face. You don't need a lot, but something that will help you going to target the area that needs kind of treatment. So the same thing in life, you don't need much of everything because much of the things around you are just icing on the cake or some kind of noise. And then of course this is a cream that I have to put. So I already washed my face. And when you grow older, as you age, you have this pigmentation or discoloration are gonna come out of your face. Welcome to aging. So that's why we have to target the specific area that needs tending to. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Narrow down, being on purpose, and be intentional of what you're trying to fix, because we cannot fix everything in life. You have to be able to understand that maybe your eye bug needs to be fixed, or your discoloration, which I just purchased this yesterday from Target. This is L'Oreal that has a vitamin C on it that can help decrease the visibility of the discoloration on your face. So that's why sometimes in life we think this bunch of products, or we have to accumulate stuff that we're not gonna eventually use, or we can overlook them, or they can be put aside in a drawer that we're not going to be able to use. Because as I said, many people have been conditioned, we have been bombarded with so much advertisement that we keep on purchasing, but you don't need much. So this one is for the lips, and so this is a product that I've been using on my lips because my lips get so chappy and very dry, and this has helps me to moisturize my lips so it doesn't get so hard to put on your lipstick or a lip balm, and you just let it sit. And then of course this one, you need to have a sunscreen. So these are just the basic things that you need on a daily basis. So they said 3 of this, and then rub it on your, and just choke it. Don't forget to put something on your neck or do décolletage or whatever you call it, and then your face. We're not trying to prevent aging, because aging is part of living. If you're not aging, if you're not growing, something's wrong with you. We have to age gracefully, as you have heard that phrase before. It's been overused, but it's actually true. We're not trying to prevent aging because it's not realistic. We're trying to age gracefully by preventing the signs of wrinkles or preventing the discoloration. There are things or product today, because of the technology that's been advancing, that we can apply to our face. Also the habits that we do. Thankfully that I am trying to get back to the habits of drinking more water, trying to detox at night, or intermittent fasting that can help you get rid of the toxins in your body, because we don't realize that we have been accumulating all this bad food that we have been eating. We've been ingesting too much toxins in our body that eventually is going to show up in our face, it's going to show up in our body. It's actually clogging our arteries. It doesn't make us think properly, clogging our focus. It's giving us the sense that we are not fully functioning in the best optimal level because we're not taking care of ourselves. And now that we're aging, exercise of course is important, movement, and then sleep is also beneficial when it comes to aging. And these are the things that somehow we overlooked for such a long time, because we like to get so busy with our life and we are too caught up with the doing and hustling culture, and we tend to just overlook the things that are not really important. I mean, we think that they're not important in the meantime, but over the long period of time, they have a long-term effect, like eating too much junk. It can gradually, you can gain weight. I didn't even realize that I have neglected myself for a long time. Do you know when you have been so busy with life, you've been taking care of everybody else around you, household, and then when you look at yourself in the mirror for the first time in the longest time, because you suddenly have a transition in your life, and all of a sudden you are now aware of what's happening, and you look at yourself like you have gained 10 pounds. I never realized that I have gained that much because I've been so concentrated of other people's business, or I've been so focused on taking care of everyone around me that I have neglected my own well-being and my own body. So then you look at yourself in the mirror, you thought to yourself, the person that is looking back at me now is unrecognizable. I don't even know who she is because I have neglected myself. This is exactly what happens to not taking care of your skin. You wonder why your skin is aging, it's sagging, you have wrinkles everywhere, because you did not do the prevention. It's all about the prevention. It's about being proactive, not being reactive. Majority of people are passive aggressive. We only react something when bad things already occurred. However, nothing is too late. It's just, you can start now. The thing about skincare is that you really need to pay attention to the things that needs to be fixed. You don't have to fix everything. You cannot change your nose. You don't have to change your nose. You don't have to face your features in your face. You just have to buy the certain product that helps you prevent or fix the certain areas. As I said, this is for the discoloration of my face. This is for the cream on the daily basis so it doesn't get so dry. And then drink lots of water. And this is for the lips. And this is for the eye. So that's exactly why sometimes we think we have to have all of these products in our drawer that we actually are not going to need or use, but eventually you only need a few items to begin with. And then don't forget your sun block. I've been using this sunblock right here. I'm very bad at having SPF. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. So when every product on your face has dried up, you just let it sit for a while, because I've been blabbing. I've been using this, and I purchased the other kind too, which I don't know where I put it. So this is the product that is Daily Relief Sunscreen, is SPF 40. Joseon, I think. So I just put a little bit of that and place it on your face, because they say that sunscreen is important to prevent from having this skin from aging from the sun, because UV rays is real, and the more and more you expose yourself in the sun on outside, it can actually gives you more aging. Sun can age you regardless of what people say. The sun, the more you expose yourself to the sun, it can actually make yourself prune. The same thing with too much sunlight or too much anything. It can destroy. Anything that you expose yourself to too much of any extreme can destroy something. So not to say that the sun is not important. There's a certain amount of sunlight you need, and that the amount at the time that you have to go out to expose yourself to get the vitamin D. I'm not a doctor, of course, but this is just based on what I've heard and listened to. So this is why you have to just need a few amount of it to get yourself. So I think between 8 or 9 o'clock, like 7 or 8 rather, are the best times to go outside to get your sunlight or your vitamin D. And between 10 o'clock or 4, I think those are the times that you should avoid going outside. So those are just the important things that I think are important right now that you didn't know. So this is why I think when you're growing, I'm in my 40s right now, you just have to, a little bit goes a long way. Just a little bit of it, and it goes a long way. You'll be surprised that you don't need a lot of products. You don't need a lot of things to own. I don't understand how women, I'm not trying to judge people, but how are you supposed to choose which product when you keep on accumulating stuff? And the thing is, you're not even gonna finish the whole product. You don't need much. I use the same product over and over again until it's empty, until it's no longer here. And sometimes I over purchase foundation, And then I said, why did I need 3 foundation, that I can only have 1 foundation or 1 concealer? But because again, we are so bombarded with advertisement, and of course we see people that has so much choices as if they live in Macy's, right? It's like, oh my gosh, this is too much. So I had to really declutter my space before. I had learned to minimize and be intentional and be on purpose of what I need on a daily basis. I don't need 10 different products, because if you keep on switching and choosing and trying to purchase a product and you're not gonna use it in the longevity, how are you supposed to know it's gonna work for you? So in order for you to know that the product is suitable for your skin, you have to use it on a daily basis. You have to test it for a longest time. Otherwise, if you keep on switching and you keep on discarding the product and then removing it and then buy another one, how is it gonna improve on your skin? You're never gonna test a product when you keep on switching and buying and you have not used it up. So you might as well, before you, like this one is almost empty because I've been using this and I love this SPF. I know it's suitable for my skin because I don't have any itchiness. I don't have any reaction to it. But when you keep on buying stuff and you have not used it up, you're just wasting your money, and you don't really know whether the product is suitable on your skin or your face. And so majority of people, we just buy because we're bored, or we're for the sake of buying because we want to accumulate things. So you have to be intentional, as I said, and you only need few items on your face. You don't need much. You don't need 10,000 different products to own. So that's just my advice for you. When you think about skincare, it's also about being intentional, and use whatever you have and test the product, and don't buy a product unless, of course, you have allergic reaction to it and you should stop using from it. But that's exactly when you know something works, because over time your skin is starting to improve and you see there is a progress on your skin. All right, I will have to get back on you again later. So before you put any makeup on, we're gonna do my daily makeup and a simple makeup that I've been doing. I am not a professional makeup artist whatsoever. I just do things based on what I like. But before you put any makeup on, you need to moisturize. Your face is like a canvas. Think of yourself as an artist and you're trying to paint someone, and your face is the canvas. Before you put on a foundation, the problem with many people is that they put so much stuff on their face, the foundation, to cover up pores or their blemish. But if your face is not clean, if it's not moisturized, your makeup doesn't look flawless. That is what the aim is. The reason why we want to put a makeup or foundation is because we want to enhance, not try to diminish your beauty or try to change the feature of your face, but to enhance your beauty. You want to be able to enhance the feature on your face. And that is why I love this look of natural, no makeup look that has been trending for many years. And I think for me, I still go with that. I just purchased this yesterday from Target e.l.f. This is a foundation that I'm trying to apply, only minimal. I usually like to cover myself with a foundation. I've been using this foundation. It's almost over. It's almost gone rather. And this is an Evolution. This is a super dewy Revolution tinted. What I love about this product, it doesn't leave a cakiness on your face. The thing about other foundation is it gets so much that it makes you look like not yourself. So we want to create this illusion that you still look like yourself. Not an illusion rather, but not an illusion of trying to create someone that you're not. How many people over contour and they put too much on their face, and when you look at them, they look like they don't even know, they do not look like they're themselves. They're like created a different version of them. And what I love about this brush is that it's just glide and moisturize. And that's why French makeup look, I've been following Juliette Foy, I can't even, Violet rather. That is this French woman on YouTube that she has this no no fuss makeup where you just have to put a little bit of concealer to try to cover up your blemishes, but she's not trying to recreate some other version of you. And that's what I like about that kind of French easy makeup look, because you're not pretending, or you're not trying to recreate a version of someone that you're actually, that doesn't belong to you. Like you're trying to create a face or over contouring. I am not a person who likes to over contour, because for me it's unnatural. I want to be able to bring out the natural beauty or enhance something that I already owned, or something that I am already that have. So maybe that is something that we have to consider, is that when you try to put a makeup on, it's not changing the looks that you have. You're not trying to hide or recreate a version of you that doesn't exist. And so you just have to understand that you don't have to overly contour or put so much, and that brightens already. And this one, although I don't think I'm gonna purchase this again, Tatcha, but I've also used this a little bit to highlight around the area because this is something that is very moisturizing around this face to brighten my face. You need a little bit. It goes a long way. It glides. It's very moisturizing. And so anything that needs more attention, they're trying to hide, like usually around this nose and around underneath our eyes. On my case, around here. So that's why it's important that you just have to let it sit for now. You see how this concealer, this is e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Concealer. This is medium, so I'll try to link all the products below. But this one is almost empty. That's why I said super dewy. I haven't found this. I was trying to look for it yesterday. I couldn't find it. And I'm not a matte person. I don't like the kind of matte. I like something, well, this is actually matte. I've used this one because of the texture. I usually stick to the natural colors when it comes to eyeshadow. I don't want to overcomplicate things. And what I do, I just put a little bit of this to brighten on my eyelid. Do you see the difference? This one is Awaken compared to this one, because that's all you need. And then I mix and match, of course, this a little pink under here. I think when you know your color that's suitable for your skin tone, it makes a lot of difference. That's why you need to know your color. I don't want to just keep on buying things that I know I'm not gonna use it eventually, that I'm not gonna like using them, and I'm just gonna end up wasting my money, and they're just gonna sit in my drawer and not being able to utilize them in the future. So how big of a difference that is, just a little bit of the tone, natural tone that is suitable for my skin. That's what I like using, all of this kind of color. They're not complicated, they don't have too much color, but they are suitable for my skin tone, that I don't have to put too much. It's just a little bit of things that you need on your skin. And of course the blush that I have harbored from my mother. My mother owns a lot of makeup, and so this is Estee Lauder, the glide stick or the blush stick, and maybe just a little bit of that. You just have to use your fingers and blend it well, because it blends perfectly well. Just see how it just somehow incorporates in your own skin. As I said, we are trying to achieve the kind of look that is not trying to pretend to be someone that you're not. We're trying to enhance the very thing that you already have, trying to not cover up your flaws per se, but trying to just improve your skin or your look, trying to have this natural way of look without a makeup. So that's what I just use. And then of course, what else do I put? And then your eyebrow. And where is my eyebrow? My brush is right here. So I've been using this. It's almost gone. And I purchased this recently, NYX. What I love about this brush, because it comes with two things. This one has this brush for your eyebrow. When it's untamable, you try to just brush it off. I've been trying so hard to grow my eyebrow, and it's been a long process. And this has this one that you can use. So I forgot what product. I think this is Melanie. I have used it so much that the name of it has already gone. I don't know what product this is. I forgot the name of the product, but this one I recently purchased a NYX, where you just have to fill in. Just see how my eyebrow has been over plucked when I was in high school, and I'm trying to grow them out. It's been a long time coming. You just have to stroke it and follow the line, naturally stroking. And the other side, just see, it's very hard because I don't have a mirror. I'm using my camera as a mirror. So that is that. And then we can go back in. We're not trying to hide your hair, we're just trying to fill in the gap. That is the purpose of it. And then, of course, to awaken your eyes, you have to use this, the whatever you eyelash curler. And then you're just gonna use this and hold it for a few seconds and release it. And then use this one on the other side, hold it and release it. Make sure you don't pinch yourself. I just did pinch myself right now. And the thing that I've been using for my, just these things, I love this container because it's so handy. You can just stick all of your stuff in here, and you can carry this everywhere. I've been carrying this in my bucket book that I just purchased. This, I have been wanting this. This is Ralph Lauren bag that I wanted to purchase, and I think this is so good because I can just put everything in here. I have everything, and I can carry, although it gets heavy, I can carry my book, my journal, my bottled water, and this I can stick it there. And if you need a touch up and you go to the bathroom, and you can actually grab some of your products, and that's why it becomes handy. And so now that I have put, you just have to use this mascara, which I also harbored from my mother's drawer. Estee Lauder eye mascara, and just a little bit of this and a bit of that. Then after that, of course, don't forget your lipstick, which this is an e.l.f. lipstick too, in this beautiful pinkish color. And then, the last but not the least, I do have a, whatever you call it, a powder that you can also put all to set your foundation and all of the products that you placed, which I'm not going to show you right now, but you also want to, which I cannot find it. Where the world did I put it? So that's the look. Natural look, trying to change your face. Simple and easy way to look like yourself. And then we're in the world. Oh yeah, so these are the products that I've been using. I cannot find the spray. I just saw that earlier. I don't know where it went. I can't find it. Where in the world did it go? You went somewhere. No, I can't find it. Anywho, I swear I just saw this thing. I can't find the thing. Anyway, so these are the product that I've been using. The concealer, I mean not concealer, these are a foundation. So this has been almost used. This is what I purchased recently. Revlon, this one, and then this one. So that's what I said. You test and tried which product and the colors that are suitable for your face. This is the tone that I've been using. This Milani is about the Conceal Plus Perfect is the cream that's 2A in natural. I try to keep it natural. And this Revlon is the, oh no, I can't even read it. It's so hard to read. It's kind of dark in here. But anyhow, try to link it below. And that's the easiest way to just put a makeup onto your face without trying so hard. Now, where? Oh, here it is. So spray Pixie. And I used to really bring this with me in the afternoon and try to refresh my face and sprint a little bit of this if it smells really good. And that's how you do your makeup. I don't know, maybe we need to blend more. And also don't forget to wash your brushes. Your brush accumulates a lot of dirt and germs, and you don't want to go on with your makeup putting them on without washing them at least, I don't know, every other week or once a month if you can, because I told you the more and more you leave some residue, it can get into your skin, it penetrates into your skin, that can probably create acne or gives you zits and breakout. So you want to prevent that, and you need to get this clean, and you have to dry it up, put soap. So what I do is I put soap, I just try to rinse it well and soak it on a warm water, not for a little bit, and then dry it up, let it air dry and let it just sit for a while, and then you can reuse it again. It usually doesn't take that a long time, so I'm probably going to do that today, because as I said, you need to have a good brushes that are clean, because they're gonna stick on your skin. You're gonna use this on your skin, and if you don't use clean brushes, it can create a problem on your skin eventually. So you have to regularly clean them as much as you can if you have a chance. So I'll talk to you later, and that is my look for the day.